Thank you. All right. It's Friday, guys. Woo! And just like that, it's 5:30 on the dot. So we are going to get that warm up ready to go. We got total body extensions, spider bounce with arm swing, squats with a twist, and jumping jacks. Happy Friday, and we've got a killer, amazing workout for you guys today to close out the week. We have 5 AMRAPs today. So like Teresa said, hopefully you guys have your sheets printed out at home. We are going to go 4 minutes and 10 seconds for each AMRAP today. Once we hit it, we won't be going back, so make the most of it. You're going to have 25 seconds to kind of cool off in between each one, so you'll have plenty of time to recoup for the next. We are going to get started with that first one. So there's 3 exercises in each. So this first one, we're starting with the chest press with the twist. So at home, if you have something like we do here in the gym, either a BOSU, a bench, or some sort, otherwise on your ground. If you have your weighted bag, you'll be holding it right there at the chest and pushing right through that chest, straight up over the sternum. Make sure it doesn't go up over towards the face or too far towards the knees. And then otherwise, if you do have dumbbells, you're going to start in a neutral grip position, so those palms facing in, all the way down to the sides, those elbows, and then you're going to push, and as you push those weights up, you're going to rotate those palms out away from your face, and then as you release them back down, you're going to rotate those palms back in. And then you will just keep, if you're on a BOSU of some sort, you're going to keep those hips elevated in that glute bridge. And then we have our toe taps. You're going to come up, you're going to do 40 each side toe taps, so 80 total. Nice and speedy, fast. We don't have a lot of cardio, so really make sure you maximize those cardio. And then we will go down onto the 10 each side sprinters. Remember, on the sprinters, we do not want to swing those arms. Keep those arms glued to your sides, fully extend at the bottom. And then as you come up, opposite knee to opposite elbow, closing that gap. Keep those shoulder blades back and think of driving the head up to the sky. And then obviously over time, if you have to add those arms in, do so, but really fight to keep them by your sides. And that is AMRAP number 1. AMRAP number 2, we're starting with thrusters. So if you have that weighted bag there at your chest, remember it's just a quarter squat, and then you're driving it straight up over that head, and then making sure you're not getting all the way down in a squat. And also we want to keep those heels on the ground, push through those heels so that we can keep the work in the glutes. Oh no, I'm choking, I'm sorry. And then same idea, if you have the weights, you're just holding the weights on either shoulders. And as always, you can take out the lower half if you need to. And then we have 12 each side high knees, getting them nice and high and fast, pumping those arms, engaging that core. And then if you need to go in that fast march, you can also take it into that fast march. But 12 each side, 24 total. And then you're going to grab your weighted bag or those dumbbells with the weighted bag. We've got that 12 regular rows, getting those elbows nice and high past your back. Back is nice and straight, pushing that chest out as you drive the elbows up and getting that weight right along the chest and then back down. If you have dumbbells, you'll be doing those pistons, 12 each side. And remember, don't rotate through the shoulders, and then getting that elbow nice and high past your back and just control that release down. As one goes up, the other goes down. AMRAP number 3, we have our 12 upright rows. So with your weighted bag, you're going to just go down for that squat. You're going to be in a little wider stance for this squat and driving it straight up underneath the chin, leading with the elbows, keeping your wrists nice and strong. And then oh, thank you. So no squat, just focusing on that upper body on the upright row today. 12 of them total. And then if you have dumbbells, it's very similar mechanics. You'll just be bringing them up right on either side underneath that chin. 20 total Heismans. So left is 1, right is 2. Remember, don't reach down for the knee. Bring the knee up to you and reaching that hand down to the heel. And then we will go into the 10 plank jacks. So you can either do these on your hands or your elbows. Keeping those hips level as you jump those feet out and back in, keeping that core engaged, shoulders over the wrists and elbows, and you can always step them out if you need to take out that impact. And then we will go into AMRAP number 4. We have 12 total reverse lunge with bicep curl. So you're going to count the bicep curls here. If you have that weighted bag, you can adjust the grip as necessary as your bag allows, but count those curls. Similar with the weights, but with the dumbbells, obviously bringing them up to the shoulders. Make sure we don't swing the arms, and as always, you can take out the lunge if you want to. And then we have 12 total body extensions. You're going to do either the bent leg version, keeping that chest up, reaching down for the heels, extending up. If you're going fast enough, you want to add that little hop, you can. You also can do the deadlift version. And just make sure you're hinging those hips back, keeping that back flat like a deadlift, and then not blending the two. And then we have our 12 skull crushers. You're going to get on your back. And if you have that weighted bag, holding it up, stacked over those shoulders, lowering it down, and then squeezing through those triceps as you stack the bag right on top of those elbows. Similar mechanics with the skull crushers, but you're going to lower on either side of your face and then extending straight up, making sure the elbows aren't collapsing or flaring out. Last AMRAP, we have our 12 total front and lateral raises. If you have a weighted bag, coming up in front and then alternating the lateral raise with the weights, still counting front as 1, lateral as 2. And then otherwise, if you have dumbbells, coming up in the front, 1, lateral 2, weights on either side, making sure the weights in the weighted bag do not go past your shoulders and keeping a soft elbow joint, and do not swing those hips forward to help get those weights up. And then we have 40 total fast feet. Forward and back on both sides is 1, lateral out, out, in is 1, and you're going all the way up to 40 total. And then we will go into those big scissors. And so remember, at the big scissors, flex those ankles. Make sure you're pushing that lower back into the ground, let the core do the work here, and keeping those legs as straight as possible, not hitting the ground. And we do not want those legs to go towards our face. Keep them stacked 90 degrees over those hips. And that, you guys, is your workout. So go ahead, get ready for that chest press with the twist, whether you're on the ground, the Bosu, a bench of some sort. But it is time. This is our first upper body of the new month, and we are going to crush it, and it's Friday. So here we go. We're starting in 3, 2, woo! Oh, everyone started right on the money. This is going to be a good one. I can feel it. All right, you guys, you're in it now. Whether you're here or at home, stay committed. After those 12 chest press with the twist, you're going into those 40 each side toe taps. And I want to see speed. We do not have a lot of cardio today. So on those cardio exercises, you want to be pushing that pace. Push the speed where you push the speed where you can, and then push those weights and challenge yourself on heavy weights today, guys. Like I said, it's a new month. We want to test and see how we've grown from last month and be able to help kind of gauge your new goals for this month. So get those weights locked and loaded. There we go on those sprinters. Nice pace on those sprinters there, Missy. Coming up from that core, remember to keep those arms on either side. Don't swing them. Takes the work out of the core, and we want to challenge that core today on those. When you're done with those sprinters, you're going right back into that chest press with the twist. Remember, you're starting with the neutral grip as you do that press. You're rotating those palms out away from your face. Good at home on those sprinters. Fight to keep those arms nice and straight by those sides. Pull those shoulder blades back and drive the head up to the sky on those sprinters. Good. Woo! Remember to let those weights, the work of those chest press come right from the chest. Imagine like there's a stack of $100 bills right in the center on that sternum, and you want to pinch that stack of $100 bills with those chest presses. Good, John. Stay with it. You got it. All right, guys, we got 90 seconds and we do not get to come back to these exercises. So I'm going to ask you, and you need to answer yourself, what are you going to do with this last 80 seconds of this first AMRAP with these 3 exercises? What weights are you going to grab, and how are you going to challenge yourself? Are you going to coast through those toe taps? Or are you going to burn through them? Find that burn where it's pounding in your lungs. Come on. We got 60 seconds left. Wherever you are, I want you to set a goal and where you want to end and fight to get there. But form first. As we work toward goals, we always have to focus on form as our number one. Keep it coming. And if you want to challenge yourself on those sprinters, if you've got it down, keeping those legs off that ground like Teresa there, as you extend out, you've got 30 seconds to crush these final reps. Good, Missy. Nice, Lori, on those sprinters. Good pace, you guys. Keep those backs nice and straight. Nice speed on those toe taps there, Carrie. All right, we got 10 seconds. Let's use it. Don't waste it. I want you to commit to these final reps today of every AMRAP as strong as the first. Let's get this last push, and that's time. One AMRAP is done. We are starting at the top. We've got thrusters, 12 thrusters, 12 each side, 24 total, high knees. And then we have our 12 regular rows or 12 each side piston rows. You guys are starting in 8 seconds. Get that weighted bag in front of your chest or dumbbells on either shoulder. We're starting in 2, 1. Remember to keep the weight in the heels. It's a quarter squat. You're going down just for a start. You're not going all the way down. And then you're squeezing the glutes, pushing through those heels to help get that weight up. Remember today, guys, do not let those hips thrust beyond the shoulders. Good. Stay with it. And I want to see high knees. We don't call them high knees for no reason. Even if you're taking out that impact, good. Getting those knees nice and high. Remember in those rows, push that chest out towards the ground. Get those shoulders parallel with those hips. Soft bend in those knees. After those rows, you are back at those thrusters. And if you need to take out that thrust and just focus on the shoulder press, you guys know you can always do that. Nice pistons, Dawn. Woo! All right, let's check you out at home today. Good on those thrusters. Make sure on those thrusters we push through the heels, not the balls of the feet. And we don't want to overthrust those hips. Good. Keep it up. Let's see those high knees. Nice high knees there, Katie. Siobhan, look at you go. Keep it up. Nice stuff. You got it. It's Friday, guys. And it's this, for some of you, this is the start of your day. And some of you, this may be the in-between or the end of your day. Wherever you are at whatever time doing this workout, let this workout fuel you. Fuel you to take on your day. Fuel you to refuel you to finish your day strong. We've got 2 minutes left to crush these reps. Squeeze through that back, push that chest out to the ground on those rows. Good, you got it. Nice job. Remember that fit body focus. We strive for progress, not perfection. Perfection does not exist. We just want to focus on doing better. So when every time you come back to these exercises, strive for progress. Don't worry about, oh, I don't look like so-and-so, or, oh, I can't grab these weights. Change that narrative in your head. Don't say I can't. Say I'm going to try. I'm going to do better. You got it, guys. We've got under 90 seconds left of the second AMRAP. Good on those pistons. Way to keep those shoulders stable. Nice work. Woo! All right. Keep those thrusters under control. Exhale as you drive that weight up. Exhale as you drive those elbows past your back. Exhale as you drive those knees up. Stay with it. There you go. Good. You got it, guys. We got 30 seconds on that clock. What are you going to do with it? We get out what we put in. If we put in 100%, we're going to get out 100%. We're going to propel ourselves forward. But we stay stagnant when we choose to compromise our best. Or we just slow down the process. But either way, you're not getting your fullest potential. We got 10 seconds, you guys. Let's keep it up. Good. You got it. Nice, Dawn. Pushing that chest out on those rows. Get it in. Good. All right, guys. 2 AMRAPs down. We're going into our upright row. 12 upright rows. 20 total Heismans. And 10 plank jacks. We got 10 seconds left. Remember, you can take those plank jacks into toe taps. Hands or elbows. Get ready on that upright row. And 2, go. If you have a TRX at home, you can also be doing that high row. Good, you guys, stay with it. Remember to lead with those elbows. You want your elbows above those wrists. Think of those forearms, framing that face, that jawline. And make sure those weights or kettlebells or weighted bag does not go over your face. We should be able to see that beautiful smile of yours at all times. Beautiful, handsome smile. You got it. Bring that knee up nice and high. Let that oblique, those side abs, drive it up. Don't cross it over your body. Keep it on that same side. Just like that Heisman Trophy. You're protecting your goals in one hand, blocking all the excuses and the crap coming at you on the other side. Keep those shoulder blades nice and flat back like Teresa here as you jump those feet or tap those feet in those plank jacks. You got 10 of them. Woo, nice distance on those Heismans. Nice job. I see you at home. And remember on those upright rows, do not let those wrists curve. You want to keep them nice and straight and strong. You want those weights. If you have dumbbells, you don't want them curving or tilting. You want them nice and straight. And on those plank jacks, imagine like the ceiling is resting right on your back. So don't let those hips bounce or pike up, but also don't let them sink. You want to keep them nice and strong. Level with those shoulders. Slow it down if you need to. Remember, form first, and then as we perfect that form, then we want to go ahead and start to increase that intensity. You got it, guys. We've got 2 minutes. You are halfway through this third AMRAP. You guys are already on AMRAP number 3. Not a lot of time left already. We are more than halfway with this workout today. Let that fact empower you and motivate you and propel you forward. That's it. Get that distance on those Heismans. Whether you're at home, I want you to get across your whole living room. Go through your kitchen. Don't really. But get that distance. Challenge that speed. Good. Remember, don't reach down for that heel or that foot. Bring it up to you. Keep your head up and spine nice and strong up towards the sky. You got it. Good. Remember to lead with those elbows on those upright rows. You want them a little bit above those shoulders. Nice. You guys are rocking those Heismans. I want you to rock this final 60 seconds. You got a minute left to work with and soak it up. Remember to keep that form as we get fatigued. Don't start letting those elbows droop, those wrists curve, those hips push forward. That's it. Woo! Let's see it. Good. Lead with those elbows on those upright rows. Point those elbows up. Knuckles down. You got it. You got to keep that core tight, shoulders back. Plant those feet on that ground. Nice job, you guys. Good stuff on those Heismans. Missy's back in those plank jacks. I love it. You guys got 10 seconds. So excuse me, 13 seconds. Let's get these final reps. Fight for that form even harder. These last reps, let's make them the cleanest, the sharpest. Good, hold that core tight. And that's time, you guys. Way to finish it over there, Katie. All right, guys, we are in AMRAP number 4. Coming up, we got 12 total bicep curls. Remember to count the bicep curls, 12 total, and then 12 total body extensions and 12 skull crushers. We're starting in 5 seconds. We're going in 3, 2, and let's bicep curl it up. Keep those elbows to your sides. Shoulders back, don't round, don't pull from the shoulders. Focus on that bicep doing the work. Curling at the bottom or the top of those lunges, maybe even both. Good, and as always, you guys know you can take out those lunges. Just keep that body still. Don't let those hips rock forward. And don't swing those weights. It takes that work out of those biceps. We want to keep them nice and controlled. After those 12 bicep curls, you got those 12 total body extensions. After those 12 total body extensions, you guys are going into those 12 skull crushers. All right. Reach and raise that roof on those total bodies. Extend up to the balls of the feet. Your weight shifts from the heels to the balls of the feet and back as you go down. Remember, you have one or the other. Don't blend the two together. You've got either. Good. You got it, guys. Nice. Skull crushers, Lori. Those look great. Keeping that core tight. Keep those elbows directed forward. Push that lower back into the mat and squeeze that core to help you as you drive those weights up and squeeze those triceps. Woo! Nice work, you guys. Stay with it. Remember, keep challenging yourself with those weights. Drop set accordingly. Start out with the heaviest one every single time, even if it's only a rep, and then you got to drop set to that 15 or whatever it is right next after that. Do it. Over time, that number will accumulate. 2 will become 3, will become 5. And increasing, before you know it, you'll do all 12 reps with that 20 or that 25 or whatever that next level is for you. Woo! Keep that back nice and flat on those total body extension on the deadlift. Otherwise, you're squatting, reaching for the heels, keeping that chest up. Good. Carry on those. You guys are heading into your final 90 seconds. We only have one AMRAP left to go after this. So you guys are approaching that finish line, but we are not there yet. So we've got to make sure that we are staying on that gas pedal. We are driving forward. Harness your goals, harness the power within you, and then unleash it. You guys are heading into that final minute, wherever you're at. I want you to try and finish this last one you're on, this last round that you're on. Maybe start a new one. Good. Watch those shoulders. Make sure those shoulders don't rotate on those skull crushers. Keep them nice and stabilized. And make sure those elbows don't collapse. Nice on those curls, Steph. Come on. Good, you guys. That's it. We got 40 seconds left. Where you can put the power in the speed. Put the power in the speed in those total body extensions. Get some height. Teresa's got that jump going. Level up. See where you can push yourself. When you're getting gassed out, do you start holding yourself back, or do you lean into it and fight harder? Hopefully it's the latter option. You've got 15 seconds and we get that little break. Good, Missy. You got it. You got it. Keep it coming. Nice speed and extension there, Terry. We got 5 seconds, so get these last reps. Come on. There we go. Keep it up, Siobhan. You got it. And that's time, you guys. One more round. One more AMRAP. We are starting with those front and lateral raises. So front is 1, lateral is 2. We got 40 total fast feet. Remember, forward, forward, back, back is 1, out, out, in is 1, all the way up to 40. And then 10 total big scissors. We're starting here in 2. Let's go. Our final 4 minutes of this workout right here, you guys. If you've been holding anything back this morning, this afternoon, this evening, wherever you're at, if you have been, hopefully not, but if you have, no more excuses for yourselves. Anchor down. I want you to think of at least 1 to 3 things that why you're doing this, what you want to accomplish, things that inspire you, whether it's people, your family, a goal. Envision it. Stimulate all your senses and then let that push you and propel you every time you start to feel like, oh, I can't do another rep, or oh, I'm going to slow down. Fight through it, guys. Progress, not perfection. It doesn't have to be perfect, but the more we propel forward and push through it and fight, it's going to improve. You're going to get better. You're going to see change. And it starts from the inside out. We got 3 minutes. You're already down to 1. After those 40 total fast feet, you got those 10 total big scissors. So remember, flex those ankles. Don't let the lower back arch off the ground. Keep it glued to the mat. You want to fight to keep those legs as straight as possible and not let those legs go beyond the hips. You want them right over those hips. Nice, Missy. Good. Keep those elbows soft. Keep those hips locked nice and solid under those shoulders on those raises. Exhale as you raise. Inhale as you release. Nice and controlled. Control them down. Nice work. There we go. Good pace on those fast feet there, Lori and Terry. Relax the neck. Remember on those front raises and lateral raises, don't let those shoulders shrug up. Keep them rolled back and depressed. Core tight. You guys are halfway. We have officially 2 minutes left of your workout. 2 minutes left of opportunity. Slam on that gas. Anchor yourself and dig a little deeper. Control those weights. You got it. Here's 5s for those. So you're not doing 3s. You got it. Keep that ankle nice and flexed on those big scissors. Think of reaching that heel all the way to the wall in front of you and then up to the ceiling. Engage and knit, lock together those abs. Glue that back to the mat. You got it. Yes, you guys, we got 60 seconds. Woo, we got a minute of work. Fire through it. Good. Keep that body nice and strong and rooted on those front lateral raises. Listen to those hips, drop set accordingly. Remember, if one of those even bothers your shoulder, take out the one that's starting to bother the shoulder and do the one that is manageable. You've got it, guys. Engage that core, keep those shoulder blades back. Pump those arms, keep that chest up on those fast feet. Light on those feet. That's it. We have 20 seconds. Do not stop. Do not slow down. Do not give yourself any excuse before we tell you to stop, before you see Teresa stop on her last rep, and before I say stop, let's go, let's push it. We got time for a couple more reps. Get it in. Get it. And that is time. And you can even finish it if you want, because why not? We should finish it strong. Nice work, you guys. Go ahead into that side child's pose. So sitting those hips back on those heels, reaching out in front of you. Nice and far off to the right. Make sure you push that opposite shoulder down towards the ground. You guys made it. And at home, I'm going to give you that word of the day. It is harness. You want to harness your goals, harness your fullest potential, and unleash it not give up when the going gets tough. Go ahead and switch if you haven't yet. And then when you're ready, you guys can stand up into that across the chest stretch, reach in, make sure the shoulders don't shrug, keep them level. And then tomorrow's full body. So your equipment, you're going to want a weighted bag or dumbbells, elevated surface for fast switch steps, and mountain climbers if you need to elevate those as well. And your Shriners Children's Hospital is still for April. However, this month we are every 25 that we're doing, we are providing medical assistance to children with spinal injuries. So it's still going to be hashtag FitBody number 4 kids, but another awesome what are the word I'm looking for? Another awesome thing we can give back to. So awesome job, guys. Have a fantastic weekend. We will see you tomorrow. And if not, we'll see you next week. You have a great weekend. Happy Easter.